Hello there, how's it going? In this video we are going to work on the try it yourself section of organizing a list in Python Crash Course book. So let's begin. So the first problem 3-8 is about seeing the world. So let's create a file called world.py, why not? And let's open the file. world.py. Now the problem is saying think of at least 5 places in the world you would like to visit. Okay, so let's call it places. I don't know the name of that many places, but let's see how many I can think of. Let's say Tokyo, and Amsterdam, and London, and I don't know, I'm thinking about Ohio. I don't know that's how you pronounce it. And the last one, Osaka. Let's do Osaka. Let's remove Ohio. Let's do Osaka. And these are the 4 places I would like to visit. Now store the locations in the list. Make sure the list is not in alphabetical order. It's not. Print your list in its original order. That's easy. Let's use an F string original order. And let's do places. And then you sort it to print your list in alphabetical order. Okay, so using sorted. Now let's do places again and show that your list is still in original order. Okay, so I can copy and paste this line. Now I am here. Use sorted to print your list in reverse alphabetical order. Okay, so I can use sorted. Oh, I forgot to use sorted, so let's use sorted. And then I can use sorted using reverse as well. So I can do reverse equal to true, and using sorted reverse. Now I want to show my list again, so let's show the list again. Now I am going to use reverse to change the order of your list. Print the list to show that its order has been changed. Okay, so let's do places dot reverse, and now let's do original again. Now the original one will be changed, right? And then use reverse to change the order of your list again. Yeah, so we can reverse it again and it will be back to our original form. Now we are going to use sort. Places dot sort, and then we can show the original order again. And we can so use sort to change your list so it's stored in reverse alphabetical order. Okay, so we can sort with reverse equal to true, and this will be sorted in reverse order. Now let's do original order again. So let's run it and see what we get. Let's run it. Python world.py. That's the original one that we typed. And then we use sorted, and the original wasn't changed. Then we did sorted reversed, so it reversed and it sorted. Then we are working with the original list now. This is the original again, and this is the reversed. We reversed it again, we got the original. And finally we sorted it, and then we sorted and reversed it. So I guess this is it for this problem. And the exercise 3.9 is dinner guest working with one of the last program from exercise 3-4 to 3-7. Use LAN to print a message indicating the number of people you are inviting to dinner. Let's see. I still have the problem. So let's do it. So print LAN I am inviting. Let's do LAN guests. I'm inviting the last people. Now you can copy and paste it to anywhere you want. Let's do it at the end of the invitations. So and here, and finally I think I already did it LAN last time. So let's run it. Python guest list.py, and I'm inviting 4 people, and then I'm inviting 7 people, and finally I'm inviting only 2 people. So 3-9, we are done with 3-9. Very simple. Just we had to use LAN in our previous exercises. Every function. Think of things you could store in a list. For example, you could make a list of mountains, rivers, countries, cities, languages, or anything else you would like. Write a program that creates a list containing these items and then use each function introduced in this chapter at least once. Now this problem is very open-ended, so let's work on it. See what we can do about it. So first we have to create a file. Let's say every function.py. So let's do every function. Oh, let's create a list. Let's say languages, programming languages: Python, JavaScript, and Rust. Why not Rust? HTML. I think this is enough. Now first we learned how to change an item, right? Changing an item, modifying an item. Now I can change the first item. Let me change the first item to the first item dot title, or I can change the second item completely. Let's convert JavaScript to Java. And then we learned about adding more items. So let's do languages.append, and let's append C++. And then we also learned about insert. Now we can insert a programming language, but which one? Let's do Bash, one of my favorite. Bash, but where do we insert it? Let's insert it in the second location, so that would be the index 1. And then we can remove items. Removing items. Let's do pop, languages dot pop, and remove. Now it would be hard to know which item to remove because we are adding more items, especially using insert. So the positions will be changed. You will need to keep that in mind. So the first one will be Python, but the second one will become Bash, and the third one will be actually Java, because that's what we are changing here. So it gets a little confusing. So in order to know what items you have in your list, you can print it and see what your list looks like so far. And let's do languages, so that you don't have to make a lot of guesses, and that way you'll make mistakes. So Python in title case, Bash. So we added Bash after we converted JavaScript to Java. So here the original positions were intact, but after adding bash, uh, after we added bash, now Java became the third one. Now we have C++. Now you can look at this list and see what you want to pop. Let's pop HTML. So that's -2. That's the good thing about Python. You can start counting from the end. So C++ is the last one, HTML is the second last one. So I can do -2, and it will remove the second last item. Or you can also remove using del languages and let's delete Java. And let's do positive indexing. This time 0, 1, 2. Let's remove Java. And let's print our list again. List so far. And let's see what happens to our file. Every function.py. We removed. What did we remove? We removed HTML and Java. And finally, how you can remove is using the remove method. Remove method doesn't actually require an index, it just requires an item. So let's remove rust this time. So let's clear the screen and see our list, every function. So yep, we removed rust, Java, rust, and HTML. We removed all three of these. And after all these, we learned a little bit about organizing the list. Now, in order to organize it, we learned about the sort method, and we also learned about the reverse method. So let's do reverse first and then sort. As a matter of fact, you should do sorted first, right? Otherwise our list will be changed forever. So what was the list? Languages. Now we can print our list. So let's use an F string using sorted, and then let's reverse it. Print original reversed, and let's do original sorted. Let's show our languages, and let's show the sorted languages. Now let's clear the screen and run it one last time, every function.py. So this is after modifying, this is after removing item. We use it sorted, and then we reverse. So this is just reversing. So Python bash C++, this is the reverse. Now this is sorted. Oops, I think so this is sorted. You see, C is capital, so it is appearing the first one if we thought that B should appear first, but B is lowercase. So that's one more thing we learned today. In order for the sorting to work as you expect it to, the casing has to be uppercase or all lowercase, because all lowercase items will appear after. I mean, it depends on the first letter, not all of them. So if I just make every letter lowercase, then let's do CPP, then bash will be the first one. Let's run it. Yep, now bash is the first one, C++ is the second one, and Python is the last one. So this is it for this video. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.